Everything good?
Okay.
Waiting for confirmation, okay? Hello! Gonna wait just a couple seconds because sometimes there's a bit of a delay between the two. Alright. Hello, welcome to the Immortals Inc. podcast. That is Kat, I'm Kaylee, and today the game is Arkham Horror, the card game. We should get this out of the way. Put it over there.
Okay.
So today we're just playing the basic, more tutorial setup.
What's up, everybody?
So this is kind of the beginner scenario to just show you the basics of how to play. I think in general it's best to just watch and you'll see how we play. It's the easiest way to learn, I think. But basically, we are investigators attempting to solve a mystery. As shown on these cards, we're going to have to gather different resources and try not to take damage in order to solve the mystery.
Should flick around. There we go.
And we are racing against the clock. Basically, there are two active decks going on. I know you guys can't really see them, but it doesn't super matter. We are trying to complete this one while the game itself is attempting to complete this one, and it will be based on cards we earn. Are going to be a give and take, trying to add up to the points that are shown on the card there. So we need to get 2 of what are called investigation tokens in order to move that along, and then the game itself is looking for 3 of those doom tokens. So right now it's rather empty, but we only have 1 location so far. This board will expand as we go, but I wanted to have you here for this. Basically, because we're starting in this room, we immediately activate the room, flipping it over and putting in clue tokens equal to the sign shown here. So this says 2 with a little investigator head, so 2 clues, which are the green ones, per investigator. So we put 4 clues on this tile.
What room are we starting in?
The study.
Okay.
We are starting in the study. Now, one thing we didn't do before we did this was who was going to be first player.
Oh, you can be first player.
Game, it is a cooperative game. We are working together to solve the mystery. I need to shuffle my deck and draw 5 cards. You need to do the same. We also start with 5 of what are called resource tokens. We will have to spend these in order to play a lot of our cards.
Do we want to say who our characters are?
I am Roland Banks, the Fed. He has a lot of health and an okay amount of sanity. He's a pretty good fighter and not a very good runner. And yeah, he gains extra clues when he defeats enemies. So that's his kind of special thing.
And I am Wendy Adams. I am the Urchin, also as known as a drifter. I'm pretty even across the board, although I'm pretty weak at fighting, it looks like. It looks like I have a 1 for that, so that's not going to be my strong point. It says when I reveal a chaos token, I choose and discard 1 card from my hand.
So, when you pull tokens from that bag, there are chaos tokens.
Yes.
If you reveal those ones, then you will be discarding cards for doing it. And it looks like your health and sanity are actually even at 7.
Yes, so just got to watch that, because if both of them go down or just one of them?
One of them.
Okay,
Either
that's what I
one
thought.
It equals your total.
Okay.
So if you end up with 7 of these or 7 of these,
Then I am out.
then she dies.
Okay.
This game is meant to be played in like a campaign mode, so essentially today you're seeing scenario 1, which would be the first campaign of a long stretch. We don't have time to do the whole thing, so you're only going to see the first scenario, but ideally the game is played out over multiple sessions of the game where you go through.
I don't know if we started that, did we?
We look fine, yeah.
We're all good and it's up?
We look good, yep.
Okay,
That looks
sorry.
fine. Yep, so it's my turn. On a turn, you can take up to 3 actions on your turn. We have a little thing here that shows us what actions we can take. But we can draw a card, or we can gain 1 of these resource tokens. We can play certain types of cards from our hand, or activate certain types of cards in our hand, which is activate abilities that are already in front of you, or play cards that are in your hand. We can move to a connecting location, which currently doesn't matter, because in the current scenario, we are trapped within the study until we find an exit by gathering enough clues. We can investigate our current location, which we'll get to in a second, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Fight or engage enemies at your location, which we'll get to when we go over combat. Evade, which we'll get to when we go over combat. And then there are certain abilities which do not cost you an action to play, which we'll go over those symbols again when they happen. And then there is a little combat thing that if you're engaged with an enemy and trying to play other cards. So, Roland here has 3 actions. He is going to attempt to investigate the study, but he's also going to play this card here. So this symbol here means that this card is basically fast. So that means that it does not cost an action for me to activate this card. So I still have my 3 actions after taking this. I spend 1 resource to get 1, I forget what that one's called,
What?
what is the first one in the list of skills called? The second one's intelligence, and then fighting and agility. Gain 1 of those, we're going to have to move along from that, I'll find it in a second. Or 1 fist, which is actually really bad for me.
That's fighting, isn't it?
Playing that, yeah.
Okay.
That was the wrong card. Sorry, guys. Deduction's the one I meant to play, which just gives me a bonus to my intelligence here.
Do you have to use a resource in order to play a card from your hand?
Some things will say they cost a resource,
Okay.
some won't.
Alright.
So I'm going to put practice, which is my first action. If the skill test is successful while investigating a location, discover 1 additional clue at that location. So I'm going to be attempting to investigate this. I have to get equal to or higher than this number. Roland has a 3, plus 1 now for his deduction card, which has a little book symbol on it. So he's looking at a 4 in total. So he's against a 2, but first he must pull a token from this bag and see what he gets. So in this case, he just got a -1, which takes him from his original 4 down to a 3, which is still higher than a 2, so he still succeeds, even with the fail of the token. Put that back. And then take this. So he has gained himself 1 clue for doing that. And with this, he has himself 2 actions left, which is going to be, he's going to play the 45 automatic, which is a special card for him. He puts 4 use tokens, which are the same as the resource things. He puts 4 of these on it to signify that it has 4 uses, and he can spend 1 of them to get +1 for his current attack. So then he will. That will be it for him. 2 cards and an investigation. So he flips because he's done everything he can, and then it's your go.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the hand that I drew I'm not real happy with. So I think for my first action, I'm going to just add another card, see what it is. Okay. I too want to investigate, because I believe we have to get all those tokens out before we can move on, right?
We have to spend 2 clue tokens per investigator in
That's
order to
right.
move along.
Per investigator.
Which is exactly how many are on this card, so we do need to get them all. You need to get to it, I need to get to it.
Okay. Well, then let me go ahead and try to get to. So right now, same thing. I need to have at least a 2. Wendy gives me 3 knowledge right off the bat. I'm going to pad that a little bit, because we always have to draw a token, and it usually takes away 1 or, I think 1 or 2 is the average, right?
1 or 2 is the average. There are some special tokens that do more things. Sorry, I'm pulling this out. I'm trying. It's driving me insane that I can't find the word for the life of me.
Well, I'm going to interrupt you one more time, because my flashlight will add knowledge, but it says uses 3 supplies.
Alright, so what this is that this card has 2 different uses.
Okay.
It's got a knowledge thing at the top. You can spend it to gain just
Or I
+1,
can
or you
do
can
the-
put it into play for an action and cost it there.
Right, okay. I'm going to just go ahead and spend that one.
Ignore me trying to find the name of what on earth that first one is, because it's driving me insane.
So right now, Wendy has 4 knowledge against 2.
So she
This
has
is going to
4
be possibly a penalty.
It's a
So
0.
0. So
So you're perfectly fine.
I easily do that.
So you take
Um,
1.
now I have 4. Can I take 2 or no?
No.
Okay.
Must only take 1 per success.
All right. This goes in my discard, correct?
Yes. Because it has been spent.
This goes back in, or do we keep it out?
I put it back in,
Okay.
I believe. We may be
I don't
doing
think
some things wrong. There's a lot of different information that goes around, so as always,
Yeah.
usually best to watch a few different things if you're trying to learn the game and see what people say.
Yeah, on the forums too, there's a couple discrepancies. It depends on
Yeah.
how you read the directions. Some people take them one way or another, but
So yeah, just go through a couple of different tutorials and things before.
And I think we're trying to take all the rules from Fantasy Flight, right? For the most part, in general.
I'm attempting to, but some things weren't stated by them, and I had to go with my own instincts.
Okay. Fair enough. So that was one, right?
That was one.
Now, playing that, was that two, or just because I used
I
it?
believe that was free due to being used for skill tests.
Okay, that's what I thought too, but I wanted to make sure.
That's how I'm gonna play it.
So I did investigate. Can I investigate again?
Yes, there's nothing stopping you from doing it.
Okay. Any of these actions we can do double then if we would like. Let me really quick look through here. Some of my cards I would like to use, but I like them, and I'm afraid to. I'm going to go ahead and try to get my second token.
Alright.
And I'm going to do it again. I had 2 flashlights, so I'm going to go ahead,
Flashlight out.
and that's going to
So
give me...
4, so now you pull again. What did you get? A skull. Alright, so in this scenario...
That's what I pulled.
Minus X is the number of ghouls. Alright, so there's no ghouls at our location.
Right.
So, nothing.
We're good? Okay.
You're good. You succeed.
So I succeed.
You take 1. And then you have 1 action left.
That one
Keep
goes
in
back in?
mind- Yes, I'm putting them back
Okay.
in. Again, there's some things that I really don't know and I'm just using my own discretion for. It could be very wrong, so keep that in mind. We're here more to play and show you what it's like a bit, but there are going to be some things that are wrong.
Alright, then for my last access... I'm going to take a resource, I guess.
I will let you know that you do get 1 resource and 1 card every round end.
Yes. At the end or the beginning of the next round?
At the cleanup phase, which is as
Well,
soon as
you
you
know,
finish all your actions.
I'll take another card then instead, just to...
So,
And now I'm done, right.
now we're at cleanup. We flip everybody back. We take 1 resource and 1 card each.
Thank you.
So draw a card.
On top of the card that I just drew from my
Yeah, you
action.
took that for your action.
And I think we can only have 8 in our hand, right?
Only 8. If you ever were to have more than 8,
We have to discard? Okay.
We can also move this around if we need us to.
Yeah.
So then it's my go again. I need to get that last clue because that is something that I need. And I don't have any cards I can play to help me. So I've got 3 against the 2.
Uh-oh.
I don't have a single card that can help me. Yeah, I already said I'm doing it. Ooh, I got the fancy one. So, this token is the fancy one. There's only 1 of it in the bag, and we each have a little thing on our card that tells us what it will do if we were the one to pull it. So, for me, I get plus 1 to the skill check for each clue on my location. So there's 1 clue on my location, so I go from my 3 to a 4. I still succeed.
Nice.
I put this back, and then I take the final clue. Now, at any time, we can say we have it, so we do have it, so I would recommend that we both turn ours in, because then I can keep going in the new area. So we take this, and we go boop, so that way we have the next area. I'm not going to read all the little story stuff, because I don't want to super spoil the story if you don't want it.
And I believe the
Spoiled
boop
for you.
is optional, right?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure.
So I'm just going to be reading what we do. Put into play, and set, put into play, we're grabbing these, and we're going to put them out, and we're putting the, put into play the set aside. Alright, that was weird English, I'm sorry, but I got it. So, we are putting these out, so now, locations are a little weird, but the way they work is that they're connected via colors.
There's symbols at the bottom, correct?
There's symbols at the bottom,
Yeah.
yes. So this one is connected.
All of those go out right now?
All of these, yeah.
Wow, okay.
So it's connected like that. Alright?
We got a little bit of a crease here.
Correct? And this is the hardest part for me.
But this has to...
This is gonna go.
Okay, and then we just enter the attic immediately?
No, the hallway.
Oh, that's right. That's
But I need to
right.
figure out where these go. I'm thinking like this.
I would think the attic would be up here.
I mean,
That doesn't matter? Probably
it doesn't
not.
matter
Yeah.
now.
But an attic is usually up top. Climb up to it.
Because green to green, brown to brown, and blue to blue.
Red to red.
Well,
But this is
counting
red,
the
though,
top
too.
Ones.
Right.
The top one to
Oh, okay.
that, I think.
All right.
I think.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with this layout of
Mm-hmm.
things really confuses me. So there. So.
Yeah, that one's going to attach to that
Roland's
one.
still going. This immediately flips. No clue tokens are needed. And there's no special effects. So, Roland has his 2 actions left.
Doesn't he have 3 actions?
He spent 1 to get his final clue to turn it in. It
That's
does
right.
not cost anything for us to...
That's right, we did it like in the middle of the...
Yes.
Okay,
Because
Gotcha.
Roland didn't get 2 in his first turn.
gotcha.
So, I don't know where I really wish to go. I'll probably just climb my way up to the attic here. 2 clue tokens per investigator again, so another 4.
So when you enter the room, you flip it, right?
Whenever an investigator enters the room, it flips over. If it is the starting room for the new area, like this hallway was, you immediately flip it.
Okay.
So this has a forced thing. As soon as I enter the attic, I have to take 1 horror, which is draining my sanity. So I have to take 1 of these of my 5, and now I still have my 1 final action left.
It's a blue brain.
For my final action, this is only a search of 1, so I am going to try and take 1 of these clue tokens, because it's only 1.
You're gambling. It's
I
pretty
am,
pretty
but
safe
I have
bet.
3.
Yeah.
So even if I drew a -2, I would still succeed. It's just if I drew 1 of those awful tokens. A -2, but I still succeed.
Woohoo!
Woo! I will point out I could have drawn a -3, and that would have been very sad for me, but I didn't, so that's good. And I just threw tokens on the floor. Ignore me. I'm very tired. That should have been there.
Okay.
So that is all of Roland's actions, so he is exhausted. I should point out that the way this works is that at the start of round 2, we should have done a Mythos phase, but we were distracted by the cameras and all that and didn't.
That's right.
So we failed there. We will fix it from now on. 2, we should have also...
The Mythos phase you don't do right off the bat, and that's
we
what
don't
confused
do turn
us.
1.
But
We did it
turn
correctly
2,
with
you do it,
intuition.
right.
And we are not really skipping the enemy phase, it's just that the enemy phase doesn't activate because we don't have any enemies out, so it basically goes
You just skip
Mythos,
it then, yeah.
Investigators, enemy phase, cleanup. So when I went straight to cleanup, I just skipped the enemy phase because there were none out. Oops on the Mythos phase, we'll correct it as of next round because Roland already took a full turn. We have to go all the way back to the study. That's on me. I'm very tired and I missed it. But yeah, that's
You
Roland's turn.
bad. Okay. So, Wendy's wondering if she should go to the same place as you or go to a different place.
So, if we go to the same place, 1, you take this forced action too. Anytime we enter this room, you take it.
Yeah,
So you would take it too.
but we don't even know what's on the other two. It could be even
We
worse.
don't know, yes. If something spawns here with Roland, it would be between the 2 of us which one it would pick, based on its card
Right.
stats and things. Could be advantageous, could not be.
Yeah, Wendy's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
If you're going up to the attic, she's going to go down to the cellar.
So we flip the cellar over. It gets 2 clue tokens. Per investigator. I missed the per investigator symbol. Forced, after you enter the cellar, take 1 damage.
Ow!
So yeah, there it is. Again, I'm not reading all of the flavor text and all that because I'm trying not to spoil the story too much if you're interested in the story of the game, so I'm kind of avoiding reading all of the story
Yeah, there is a
elements
huge story element to it, but
We're just avoiding it to try not to spoil it for all of you. So yeah, you're there. It's a 4. If you want to gain a clue token here, you have to have a 4.
I do not. I only have 3.
You would have to play cards to get yourself there.
Yeah, that's kind of
And
rough.
One note for movement is if it wasn't fully obvious, you have to move to a connected area. So you spent 1 to move into the area, you have 2 left.
Wow. Well, my first action, I'm going
Where
to...
did that
Was that my action moving, though? Is that an
yes,
action?
That was 1 action.
Okay, so my second action, I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
Did not help me at all.
I put a deck of cards that I wasn't meant to back in the box.
Okay, it says that this is an event and I can gain 3 resources. Would I use that as an action
You
to
would
do
use
that?
You would play it.
And resources are these guys, which I
Yes.
have quite a bit, so I'm not going to use that. So I'm going to hold on to it for now.
There we go. Fixed it.
When it says 2 question marks, can I use those as...
Anything.
Awesome.
That's just my game instinct. I don't actually 100% know. Again, I might get some stuff wrong, but
If we're getting
I would take
anything
that as a wild
wrong,
card.
try to write us and let us know so we can
Yeah,
correct
and if
it.
you have any questions, let us know. But yeah, we're
Or
gonna
if you
get
just wanna
stuff
say
wrong,
hey.
Unfortunately, I'm new to this game. Just learned it very, very recently, and
It's awesome, though. It really is an awesome
it
game.
is an awesome game. And there's a lot of contradictory information, and I'm doing my best to just kind of use instincts.
It's a +1, so I didn't
So,
even really
it's a
have to use
+1.
that.
So you have 1,
But I didn't know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
You definitely win the 4.
I get 1.
Better be safe than
This
sorry
goes
when
back.
it's something that high.
That goes in discard.
And then
So I moved.
you
And then I drew a card.
and then you investigate.
Then
So
I
that's it.
investigated.
Now, monsters phase we skip because we don't have any because
Right.
we failed the mythos phase. We reset everything with cleanup. Take 1 and 1 card.
And now we do the Mythos
Now we do the
phase.
mythos phase. So since I'm first, I draw the first one. Oh great, this is a ghoul minion enemy, so he spawns engaged with Roland here. So I put him here.
How do you know he...
Because Roland's the one that drew him, so he automatically engages him.
Okay.
So he's automatically engaged with me, he's actively fighting me. On my turn, I will have to deal with that. So you draw the next one in line and look at it.
Okay, so you both draw 1.
Yes, it is... What is that?
Mine is a hazard. It says grasping hands.
Alright, so this is an immediate effect. You have to make a test of 3 agility. For
I don't
each point you
like this.
fail by, you're going to take a damage. So your agility is 4.
Yep.
So you're perfectly fine, but you will have to draw a token from the bag. So
Oh,
you can't add cards if you
I
lose
can.
like a normal spell
alright.
test.
I'll set that here for a minute. Pay no attention.
Pay no attention to the microphone.
And I can play as many cards as I would like.
Within, if it says like spend something and you can't spend it, you know, things like that.
Right.
But you can't add.
What happens if I fail?
You take 1 damage for every point
Yeah,
you
I
fail
thought
by.
so. Yeah.
So if you got a -2 and you failed it by 1, you would take 1 damage. I don't believe there are any -3s in our deck because we have it set up on easy mode to just kind of show what the game is like.
Yep.
So that way we don't hopefully die instantaneously.
I'm going to add 2.
Alright.
So altogether I have 6. Right?
So now you pull a token.
Probably didn't have to do it that many.
Yeah, you're pretty much probably fine.
It was a -1, so
It was
I'm
a
okay.
-1, so you're still fine.
Yep.
So the cards go away.
Discard.
This guy goes away because he's been dealt with. And now it goes back to Roland's turn. So Roland's actively engaged with a minion here, with a ghoul minion. So he's actively engaged with the monsters. So this means that if he tries to take any action other than the fight action, the evade action, or activate a parlay or a resign ability, each enemy engaged with me will attack me. So basically, if I don't fight this creature or evade it, I am going to get attacked. So, Roland's pretty good at fighting, so he's just going to fight the creature. He's going to spend 1 of his ammo because he would like to try and kill it in 1 hit. So, he gets +1 for this attack, so he has a total of 5 against this
And-
ghoul's 2.
How are you fighting him? With your gun then?
I'm spending my gun, but you can just fight without it.
Okay.
And then it's just a straight...
But your gun gives you a bonus,
My
right?
gun gives me a +1. I'm really hoping to take this guy out in 1 hit, so I have my other 2 actions left.
Okay. Does your gun go away after that then?
It has 3 left. After the
Oh,
3
that's
are
the...
spent,
Yep.
Then
Okay.
it goes by.
Right.
It will also do +1 damage, so that will help me to murder him faster. I'm just going to pull with my 5 and hope that that is enough to kill this ghoul with a 2. -1, which is still enough for me
So
to kill
you're
him.
good to go.
And then I do +1 damage to him, so that is a total of 2, so he goes away. Bye-bye, stupid ghoul. Alright, so now I have my other 2 actions, and I'm free to do as I please with them. I don't have a lot in the way of good cards, so I'm going to draw a card, and that's not what I wanted. So...
Oh, our thing went off too.
Yeah, our tablet went to sleep. I'll get it in a second. he is going to investigate and hope that his 3 is enough to do it. -1, he still has a 2. He still does it.
Awesome.
So Roland still gets it. He has 2 clue tokens now. We need to spend 3 per investigator to move on to the next area. So hopefully we can get that soon. So I can
Okay.
get this tablet back on too. Ignore me.
Yeah, check and make sure if all 3 are connected too. So we had problems last week.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. All right, so Wendy's going to go ahead and take her turn. She is down cards. So one of the actions, I'm going to take a card.
Don't go to sleep, freaking thing.
Okay.
You are not actively engaged in anything, so you're fine to do as you please.
I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, it's...
You have 2 left.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yep.
There's 2 different texts at the bottom of the card. Do you do one or the other, or you get all of it?
See, that's what I'm going to have to see, probably,
Okay.
to figure out.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and show because this is probably what's going to happen anyways. It says, look what I found. So basically, if I fail a skill test here, I can go ahead and play this card. It says play after a skill test if I lose by what? 2 or less?
2 or less.
While investigating. And then it says discover 2 clues in your location. Is it one or the other that I... So if I succeed, I can play this and just discover 2 clues?
I don't think so.
So I would have to do this first, play it
I'm
if I
thinking,
fail,
yeah.
and then
if
I
you
would
were to
discover
still
2
succeed,
clues.
You would
Okay.
discover 2 clues. Or you can spend it for its 2 at the top that it has.
Yeah, I'd rather not because I like the bottom text on it. But
I would take it as
I am going to
most games,
sacrifice this
it doesn't
one.
say something like or, so I would take it as you have to do the whole block of text.
Now
It's
this,
just general board game and card game sort of thing. If it doesn't say something like or, then I
Right.
take it as you have to do the entire thing and you have to meet the whole requirement.
I have a -2.
So
So
we're
it
looking
works.
for a 4, and you have a total of 3, 4. So -2 means you go down to a 2,
So if I fail by 2 or less, so I failed by
play it.
2, I can play it.
and then you take 2 clues instead of the 1 because
Right.
you now succeed.
Then this one
So
goes
you
back.
have the 3 that you need. Again, Roland is slacking behind and needs to get another one.
And I assume that would be my 3rd one was playing that card, correct? My 3rd action?
Nope, it's a fast card, which means it doesn't
Fast
take an
cards
action.
don't. Okay, didn't even notice. So if I have one more action left, I'm just going to draw another card. And that'll be it.
Alright, so that flips you. Monster phase, nobody. Cleanup phase, reset these. Take 1 of these each.
Thank
We
you.
are not spending our resources like we should be.
Yeah, we're getting a whole bunch.
I'm wondering if maybe we are meant to be spending 1
I thought per card.
We might be. We'll play that way.
From now on? Yeah.
So from now on, whenever you play a card, spend a resource token to do it. Place 1 doom on the current agenda.
It's on the agenda.
Boop, boop, boop. Needs 3, so here's yours.
So 2 more dooms and we're done
Okay.
too, right?
No, it just advances the story.
Okay. Grasping hands, it's a hazard.
It's the same thing.
Revelation test, yeah, it's for speed.
Yep,
3.
you're doing the same thing.
For each point you fail, take 1 damage.
Like I said, there's a lot of little things about this game you might be getting wrong, especially with
-1,
how fast I am.
so I'm fine then. 3 and 3,
You're fine?
right? Yep.
Alright. Roland's go.
It'd be easy
Oh,
enough
here,
for me
you
to...
spend, I think, what's at the top. Maybe? No, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. I might need to go look at that.
Let me, give me the directions quick while you take yours.
Sorry, guys. This is a really complex kind of thing.
We're the kind of board game group that learns as we play sometimes too, so...
Yeah.
But all in all, that helps everybody that's watching, because...
So Roland needs another clue token. So he is going to just go for it because he has a 3 and this is a 1. So he's just gonna go for it. Oh, he got a special symbol, so that means a -2 If there's a ghoul at his location, take 1 damage. There is no ghoul at his current location, so it's a -2. His 3 goes to a 1, but that is still a success for Roland.
This is the wrong...
That's the rules reference.
It is.
Yeah.
This is just all keywords.
No, it isn't. I mean, the only other rule book is the how to play rule book, which I don't know where that went. So I will point out, I have 3 clues, you have 3 clues, we can advance it if we want.
Yes, let's do that.
So we have to spend them all to attempt to advance the scenario.
Yeah, there is a resource cost on each card, but it didn't tell me what number it is on the card.
Probably the upper one.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
So the ghoul priest goes into the hallway. Issue.
Yes.
Remember that card?
Yeah, that's
we're
the cost.
missing?
That's the
Remember
cost of
that
stuff.
card we're missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that card. So for everyone at home, we were trying to set this up during the game, and it said to set a card aside, and we couldn't find it. And then we ran out of time, so we just decided to start and hope everything would go okay. Yeah, we need that card now.
Just throw another boss in. We
That's
fly by the seat of our pants kind of people.
that's not gonna go well.
Sure will.
All right.
Have faith that
Have
we
faith
will
that
be
we're
able...
gonna die. And kill
Well-
completely the wrong monster.
We were probably going to die anyways, but...
What's that?
Either that, we can just look her up on the handy-dandy Google.
Yeah, not have the card, but if it's there.
You know that thing? Google.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like I can just replace it.
Lita. What's her name? Lita what?
Lita, I don't know what to say. It says to pull out Lita something.
Lita Ford comes up. It's not her. Chantler.
Sorry guys, there are actually a handful of cards missing from our set, and we're not sure why, and it sucks.
Here goes. Can I just show you a picture? Will that help you? She's actually like
Maybe.
Lita Chandler the Zealot. She's like a card to keep.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find her. I was looking in the wrong deck.
Oh, so we might have her anyways.
Apologies. I am so tired, it's not even funny. So, yeah, that would be why. Can I have that deck of cards with me?
Yes, you can. Why don't I take half? And then maybe we can do it in half the time.
Sorry, guys. This is really awful.
Hey, look, leather coat. What the fudge?
What is wrong with us today? We were searching for that card for like 20 minutes before the stream. Literally, I'm not even joking. We spent like 20 minutes searching
Look,
for that
there
card.
she is too.
We're good at this. We're good at life.
All right, just so everybody can watch, I'm just going to throw this in right there. Because that was part of my deck, but I
There
couldn't
are a
find
few
it,
cards that we
so I
couldn't
just kind
find
of
because we,
left it out.
We thought that we lost some cards. We're very, very tired. We had
I'd
a
like
long
to
day
say I'm
yesterday.
tired. Well, I am tired, but I can't use that as an excuse because this is just me all the time. So,
Yeah, but yeah, we are also super tired. So yeah, that happened. All right, so that happened. That was during Roland's turn. He spent 1 action to investigate and made that happen. Roland's a fighter, but he doesn't exactly want to engage a 5.
wait, what is she and what's she doing out?
She goes in there.
So is she like, are we fighting her? Or is she helping us?
Says to put her out. That's all it says. Alright, all we need to do is defeat the ghoul priest.
It says while you control her. Oh, she's an ally.
Yeah, but she goes here,
Okay.
not in our hand. It only works if she's in our hand, the ally.
Ah, we don't get her yet. Okay.
I don't know what that is doing. It just said to put her out, it didn't say why.
Okay.
I can look at the rulebook after my
I'm
turn.
sure we'll find out later. They'll tell us.
Well, Roland's pretty healthy, and so he is going to spend 1 action to move. and join in here with the Ghoul Priest. And then he's going to fight the Ghoul Priest and try and engage him.
Take him down.
That's what he's hoping for. So, he is going to fight the Ghoul Priest. He needs a 4, which is exactly what he has. He is going to spend a lot of resources here to try and hit this thing because he's very scared of it. So that's 3, 4, 5 that he has to spend. And it means he gets 1, 2, he has 6 in total. And he needs to get a 4. Plus 1. He got a 7. So he succeeded and he hit it. So let's say 5 per investigator. Well, Roland did 1.
It's gonna take 5 for us to kill him?
It says 5 per investigator on the side of the
Oh,
card.
he's a wicked little sucker.
Yeah. Well, Roland did 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's right. Sorry that we keep picking up the rulebook, guys. That's called willpower, I found it.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to join the party, huh?
Probably. Yeah, that's 5 per investigator. So we need 5 each to kill that thing.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't think I should have been able to fight that creature.
Why?
Because I have to spend an action to engage it, apparently.
Oh, and so basically it takes 2 actions to fight him?
Yeah, if it doesn't
If you
spawn
wanna,
engaged with
if you wanna be technical about it. Okay.
Alright. Oh no, anytime a ready, non-engaged enemy. Oh no, because it's not ready yet.
How does he become ready? I would think he's ready to go as soon as he gets in that room, don't you?
Oh no, an investigator moves to the same location as a readied enemy, yeah, so
Yeah,
he does.
okay.
He is ready because he hasn't done anything.
So yes, you successfully fought him once.
And punched him once in the face, yeah.
Alright.
Where is he? He's
Right there.
engaged with me. Because I punched him.
Okay. So I'm
That's
gonna
Roland's turn.
obviously move to the hallway to help you.
That's 1.
Okay. I'm gonna fight him.
I think Roland may have spent way too many actions there, but I don't know. I'm very
So
tired.
I gotta use one of these, right?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah, no, more than that, sorry. I'm going to have to use... 'cause I'm doing a card. I'm going to do backstab.
That's 3.
Yes. There you go. And basically this attack is going to allow me to use my speed instead of my fist, which is good for me because my fist is only a 1, and my speed is 4, so it's going to help me. How much is it to... 5?
4.
So right now I'm even with him, but because I know I have to take a card.
Yep, I dealt 1 damage to him.
Okay, this doesn't show a number. This just says overpower because it's adding. It's a skill, so it doesn't cost me anything to use.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3,
3, you have...
and then I have 4. So I have 7 altogether.
Where do you see... No, you're using your fight.
No, here I played backstab. I paid for backstab, and it says to use my speed instead of my fight if I use this card.
Alright, well then you're not going to count these symbols. You're going to want to take that back.
I can't use this card too?
Well, you can... It's only fists, and you're not using fists.
Oh, so I would have to use more speed.
Yeah, and this card, I don't think you can use that top bit, because you're using the bottom bit.
Oh, okay, got you. Then I'm going to have to get rid of my stray cat too.
So you have a 4, and now you have a 5.
I gotta pay for that. So now I have 5. And that's all I can do. Uh-oh. A 0!
So you're fine.
Woohoo!
You punch it.
Alright, so these two go away.
I don't know if this is action or you're meant to keep track of damage, but it's how I'm doing it.
Oh yeah, I would think so. That's like the other Arkham games. And I'm sure it would be very similar. So I moved. So I attacked, but I also played a card. So that's 3 actions, correct?
What?
I moved, I played a card, and then I attacked.
Yeah, that's 3. So
Okay.
we flip. Now it's the monster phase, so this ghoul's gonna get to punch me.
Is that what red-robed demons do with punch?
The ghoul priest?
Yeah.
Maybe he claws? I don't know what he does. So he does 2 damage and 2 willpower to me. Yay!
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, this isn't fun. And now, yeah, monsters just auto do that, and now it's back. We pull this. I need to make a test of 3 with the head. I have exactly a test for 3. Don't forget to take that and that during cleanup.
Oh yeah, and I get a card, right?
Gonna spend this to get 1. One, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 now towards that test.
Okay.
Still have to pull 1. Ooh, I got this.
Wow.
+1 for each clue in my location. None. So, yeah. I succeed, though, so I don't have to take any damage or anything. You
Nice.
have to pull yours. Yours is a swarm of rats that spawns engaged with you.
Oh, lovely. So I gotta fight him, right?
On your turn, yeah.
Okay.
Or you'll have to try and get away from him or whatever. I'm going to play a first action, gain 3 resources because I need them. I'm low. Second action, punch this ghoul priest in the face. Gonna spend 1 of these to get +1 fight for this attack, and it will deal +1 damage. It should only have 1 token left on it because I failed. So yeah, he has 4, 5, and no cards that can help him in that matter. So yeah, he has 5. This is risky, please. -1, because there's 1 ghoul at my location, so it's a -1 per ghoul at the location, so I have a -1, which is still enough for me, because
I have a question though.
thankfully I have 5. Yeah?
Is there only 1 ghoul at your location? Because I too am at your location and I drew Swarm
That's
of
a rat,
Rats.
not a ghoul.
That's true. But isn't that still an enemy?
No, it says ghouls specifically.
Okay, it does. Okay.
So it's not-
Yeah, this is creature.
4. Roland only needs to do 1 more to it.
Wow.
Alright, so he spent 1 to gain his resources, 1 to punch the ghoul in the face. He's gotta disengage here. How much did... No, he can take 1 more hit from this, right? This thing will do 2. No, 1 more hit from this will kill him. He's gotta evade.
Okay.
So he's got a speed of 2, which is very bad for him. This ghoul is a 4. Thankfully, these are free to play for him. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Yep.
on the ghoul's 4. I have to succeed this, or I am not getting away.
No, don't leave poor little Wendy Adams by herself.
0.
Phew.
Do I get a move with the evade? I'm assuming.
Well, I would think because you're running away, yeah.
Or do I have to use 2 actions to evade and then move?
Don't I have... I don't.
He goes there. Alright, that's good.
You're good?
Yep.
Alright, as much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to have to use 1 of these for this stupid swarm of rats. So that will give me 3 punch.
So he's no longer actively engaged with me. But I believe at the end
I
of
got
the monster
that.
phase. So what's it say on your card? You should have a little elder sign symbol.
+0. If Wendy's amulet is in play, you automatically succeed instead. I don't have her amulet yet in play, but it is +0 and -0, so overpower will take out the swarm of rats. That goes here. Swarm of rats just goes bye-bye.
Did you kill it?
Yep.
It was only 1 health? Yep.
Yep.
Just away. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out when this guy will,
Oh, that's okay.
reset.
Oh, if it was successful, I get to draw a card, so there's my card. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to attack this dude too. He was a, what was he? A 5, did you say?
He's a 4.
He's a 4? Oh, and I only have 1. Oh, I can't. I can't. Wow.
I can't find for the life of me when these guys. Who's that? Alright, ready, all exhausted cards.
Alright, I'm going to just have to...
Alright, so I'm going to miss the attack for this turn.
I'm in here. I don't have enough to fight him.
Alright. He's not engaged with anyone right now.
Oh, okay, so I can run away? Like move?
Yes, he's not engaged with you, yeah.
Okay.
It's only if he's actively engaged, which he was engaged with me and I stopped it. That's me.
I know, I was looking to see where I can move to.
Oh, okay. Anywhere that's like...
I was in the cellar and I moved here. Oh, I technically couldn't have done that.
Yeah, why not?
It's not connected.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, right there. Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to move back to the cellar.
You're good. You're going to take 1 damage
Am I?
for entering the cellar.
Okay. It
And
was
then
that
it's
or
turn.
the mine thing for that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
So
that's, yep, that's my turn. Flip me.
Monster's phase, he's already exhausted, so that because I
Right.
invaded him, so he doesn't get a hit on me. We do...
Oh, wait.
First we do these, so take 1 each.
And a card each,
And a card
correct?
each. Yep, I put my cards face up at the center of the table, as I do. There we are. We refresh these. He unexhausts and then engages Roland again.
Okay.
And then we draw this. Oh great! Another ghoul! That's what Roland needed.
Not looking too good for us.
Well, it's not. The tablet went asleep again.
I
Hey.
have rotting remains.
It's a skill test, isn't it?
Test, yep. Three brain.
Alright.
I have 4 brain. Do I do it right now? No, because
Yeah,
it is your turn.
Do it right now.
Oh, I thought you did it on your turn.
No.
Alright, just going to have to hope that Wendy isn't afraid of rotting remains. -2. She is, but 4-3 to 2. Yeah, 2 to 3, so I'm only going to take 1 horror
Alright.
because it's the difference.
Yes.
Alright.
Now it's Roland's turn. He's not gonna risk
Decisions.
it.
What's
He
your
can't
second
disengage.
dude there?
He can't disengage from the school priest.
Is he engaged with both of them now, or
Yes.
just the one? Is he? Oh,
And this is a 4 and Roland has a 2.
oh, okay.
If he pulled a 0 or something, he could get away from this guy, but this guy, there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roland's
Do
done.
you? Why don't you take one more turn? Like, how many actions do you have? Can you draw a card?
3. It's 1 per guy to disengage. He could fight this guy reasonably, so he doesn't need to draw a card.
If it doesn't help you, then disengage.
I can't disengage. That's the issue.
Oh.
Because he's a 4 and Roland has a 2.
Oh, for disengaging. For running?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But he will try and run. He has to spend 3 to get these. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. He has to pull some kind of
Magical
0.
+7.
-1. Doesn't do it.
Oh, no!
So it stays engaged. I don't think he takes any damage or anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were out of the game.
He might be in a minute here. It depends on what this says. Yeah, it just remains engaged with me.
Okay.
But Roland's dead as soon as this guy goes.
When does he go?
The enemy phase.
Oh, okay, well, I'll try to get him.
There's no way. You'd have to do 5 damage in 1 turn.
Why, it's
It's
9?
5 per investigator.
Oh,
I would
per
have to
investigator.
Do 1, you would have to do 5.
If you did 1, would it disengage from you then?
No.
No.
I mean, Roland's still going to go for him, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not gonna. So he has a +1 for this fight, so he has a 4 or 5 against this guy's 4. 0. He does do it. He does punch him.
Okay.
So that's 3, 4, 5. That's Roland's 5, but that's his entire turn.
Yeah. Alright, move me back. Each fight is a turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Each fight's an action.
Yeah, an action, that's what I meant, sorry.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, we like this game quite a lot. It's a good game. We did mess up a few things, and we're in a pretty bad place right now. We might not be doing too well. But, yeah, I do like it. It's a good game overall.
Yeah, I do too. I just,
We just might be done at this moment in time. We may be looking at death and sadness.
we are looking at death and a lot of sadness because I have to draw a card and it doesn't help me.
I would like to point out, I put it on easy, hoping that way for the stream we would stay alive through the whole thing so we could show you a lot of the game and not die. And it looks like we're still going to die, so there's that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay for that. Oh no, because it's a 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't even give me enough.
Yeah.
Nope.
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 So then after your turn, the Ghoul Priest would kill him.
Yep.
I mean, technically you would still get to keep going until he killed you.
Yeah, but there's no
But,
way I'm going to be able to do it.
Yeah, this is a really great game.
Yeah, we highly
We highly
suggest it.
recommend
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's it. GG, game over.
Even though we got killed, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a really good game. It's purposely, it's hard. That's the point of it, is to be hard. Even on easy, we're still...
I'm
Not
wondering,
doing
were we supposed to pick specific ghouls to come out? Because he seemed awful high.
No, he was the one to come out. He's the Ghoul Priest. He's the boss.
And he was supposed to come out this soon?
Yeah.
Wow.
It said literally on the back of the card when we advanced the story, spawn the Ghoul Priest.
Yeah.
And set him in the hall.
Because both of us only have one fight.
No, I have 4 fight.
Oh, do you? Okay, I thought you
It's
had
just
one
that
fight
I can
too.
only do 5 of it. Because it's 5 per investigator. I can't do...
Yes, right.
I don't believe... maybe it's possible that I do the other 5.
So I just picked a weak
Yeah, a weak fight.
fight, yeah.
Everything has its weakness. Yeah, I'm not sure what we want to do from here.
I don't know. What time is it?
It's
been about an hour.
It's been about an
7.
hour. It's a rather short one, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Because we were murdered. Murderated.
sadly.
Sadly, we were murderated, which is not the most fun.
That's a resource. I mean, we can try again, but if we wanted to try other people, it would take a long
It would
time
take
to
a
set it
very long...
up.
We
Yeah.
would have to take the same people and all that. Like, we don't
Yeah.
have the time for setting up different characters.
Yeah.
Do we want to, or do we want to leave it?
Uh,
I don't know. It's up to everyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. I can step away for a second if everybody can hold on.
Yeah, go run.
Okay.
definitely is a great game, but it's also designed to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, but that's what
yeah.
makes it so much fun,
Is
though.
your mic on?
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah,
Alright, I
there.
wasn't sure if you turned it off when you walked away.
But yeah, definitely a game that you guys should check out. What's nice about this game is this. It plays 2 players for this one, but if you buy 2 of them and combine them, you can play 4.
Yeah, so
Or you and a friend buy 'em? Yeah.
There is also solo mode. You can play by yourself. So with the standard 1 box set, you can play 1 to 2 players. If you get 2 box sets and you combine them together, you're looking
It's up to
at
4.
up to 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a great one for like multiple friends to each buy one. You know, play solo mode by yourself, but then you can come together and play
Right.
a great campaign mode with 4 of you.
And there's a lot of story behind it. We just didn't read the story
avoided it.
because we're trying not to ruin any of the scenarios because there's and it builds right off
Yes,
of each
it's a
scenario.
building campaign scenario, so we didn't want to spoil the story for everyone because while it does change every single game based on the decisions you make, some of the story is the same. So we tried to avoid reading things that tell the story off. A lot of these cards have story behind them and things that we just tried our best to avoid.
And then your characters advance, right?
Yes, your characters gain. So at the end of this, if we had won, our characters would have gained experience based on what we had killed. We would be able to spend that to buy new cards for each of our decks, and then we'd move on to scenario 2 and do the thing again. It's think of it a lot like a campaign if you're familiar with like D&D as you level up your character levels up.
Right.
A scenario like that, and you play through the different scenarios in the game. But like I said, it is a story-based game, but you can have a lot of fun playing it even if you already know the story because it does change every single time with the decisions you make and the characters you play. So it's
Right.
not a one-time kind of game.
Right.
Which is definitely nice because a lot of times games like this can end up one playthrough and then you're done
Yeah.
and like, bored.
And there's way more depth to it than we showed. We just
Oh,
wanted to show you guys
The very basics.
the very basics and how to play and how to take your turn and everything. But once you get it, there'll be a lot more to it for you to do.
Oh, yeah.
And it probably would have taken us longer to show it if we did all the storytelling and all that with it too. So, but hopefully we explained it well enough that you guys can take it out of the box and pretty much
Most
play.
likely, yeah.
So
There might be a couple things that are off. There's some things, like I said, that are, use your own discretion. Some things that I had to kind of just use my general board game understanding to
Right.
infer what they most likely meant, which may be wrong. But yeah, it's hard because a lot of people can read the same rules differently. So
Right.
if you do hear something else somewhere, it's entirely possible. That
just
both
check
are
your
wrong.
facts. Right.
Yeah. Just check your facts. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that's
That's a wrap, right?
Arkham Horror. Yeah, the card game.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be back next week with.
Next Sunday, we will be back with...
I believe we're doing Betrayal on House on the Hill.
Yes, Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Double check the schedule on Immortals.com
Yep.
or Immortals Inc. on Facebook.
It'll
Yeah.
be 5 p.m. most likely, as always. This is Arkham Horror, the card game. We're the Immortals Inc. board game.
Yep.
Kat, Kaylee, and bye!
See you next week. Thanks.